Top of the morning, Derek. Top of the morning, my brother. Top of the morning. How you doing? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to the good people. Yeah. Top of the morning. How y'all doing today? How we doing today this morning? Toni Braxton was dating Birdman for 18 years. Toni Braxton was dating Birdman for 18 years. They got married, and in 2 weeks, she divorced him. 2 weeks, Toni Braxton divorced Birdman after being with him for 18 years. Now, she wants 80 to $100 million. Hmm. So, Toni Braxton divorce to Birdman is 100% cash grab. Okay, to get married for 2 weeks. She stuck by 18 years. They was dating and all that. Now, I marry you. 2 weeks later, you divorce me. You want 100 million from me? Come on, man. Even Toni Braxton is trying to get into that bag phase. She old as hell. She needs to settle her butt down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Toni Braxton needs to settle her butt down somewhere. Now you want to divorce this man, and you want that man to give you $100 million. Listen, man. Once you got money like that, bro, you a target. You got a target on your back. You think they want to be in a relationship? You think you think you building a relationship? You're not. You're not building a relationship. Toni Braxton the whole time was scheming on Birdman. She said, "I'm gonna get this sucker for 100 million. I'm gonna get him for 100 million." You know what I'm saying? It wasn't love there in the first place. It was no love there. If it was love, you know what I'm saying, you would stuck by me. You know what I'm saying? You would have stuck by me if it was love. Where's the love? 2 weeks into the marriage, you're divorcing me. You're asking for 100 million. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust no females out here. This whole new generation of females, this whole new generation of thinking, it destroys relationships, man. It destroys relationships, especially when y'all have a social media relationship. Everybody want to bring their relationship online. Instead of you talking to your partner about an issue, you want to cut the phone on and talk to us. Social media relationships, I don't deal with that stuff, man. I want a traditional relationship. Keep our business off the internet. How about that? Whatever issues we got, let's talk about it. We don't gotta involve the YouTubes, the internets. You don't gotta involve them. But people always involve other people in their business. Always involve other people in the business. Toni Braxton, you been with Birdman for 18 years, y'all. 18 years they was dating. Get married, 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, divorced. I want 100 million. Oh man, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't trust nothing out here. I don't trust nothing, bro. Like I watch y'all go through it, and what y'all go through got me on PTSD. Just by seeing what y'all go through, I'm PTSD'd up. Post traumatic stress syndrome when it comes to that dating scene. Birdman is an idiot. Hell yeah. Birdman is a fool, bro. Like Toni Braxton, you know she don't want the money. Like the fact that she even got with you, Birdman, proved that. You know what I'm saying? It was a money play. It was a money play on Toni Braxton's side, bro. Like what do Toni Braxton and Birdman got in common, bro? What do Toni Braxton and Birdman got in common? Nothing. They got nothing in common, bro. Not a damn thing. So, like when I heard they was together, I'm like, that's odd. That's random. Toni Braxton and Birdman, that's random. But now it seems like she gonna get that man for uh, for some money, cause when they go to divorce court and they split down the middle, she gonna say, Judge, I was with Birdman for 18 years. I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and I need that lifestyle to be fulfilled. And the judge is gonna hit her with a 50 million, 100 million, cause she been with him for 18 years. But then it looks fishy, cause you with me for 18 years. We get married, and in 2 weeks you divorce me, and you filing for this observing amount of money after you divorce me in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you asking for 100 million. Come on, man. Marriage, like I said, marriage is a business. It's a business deal. A lot of couples get married because of business deals. Beyonce and Jay-Z, that's a business relationship. Jay-Z couldn't get to the next level unless he got Beyonce by his side. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason. Jay-Z couldn't get into these elite doors, these elite circles, unless he had Beyonce. That's the only way Jay could get into these elite circles if he had Beyonce. He said that's payback for Lil Wayne. Hell yeah, yeah, man. That's karma's real, man. Karma's a real thing, man. Karma is a real thing. Karma is a real thing, man. It's definitely, you know, he, you know what I'm saying. Karma is a real thing. He said that's payback for Lil Wayne. He, the Birdman gonna have to pay, bro. He gonna have to pay. That's why when you in this industry, you get a regular chick, bro. You don't get an industry chick because they're gonna be accustomed to a certain lifestyle. You think the judge don't know who Toni Braxton is? You think the judge don't know that Toni Braxton is accustomed to a certain lifestyle that Birdman must fulfill, must attend to? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? She's accustomed to it. And the judge is going to give her probably 50 to 80 million. Dang. Just like that, bro. It's a game, bro. It's a playbook. This marriage thing, man. Let's go back to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like Jay-Z couldn't hit that billionaire status without Beyonce. He had to have Beyonce to get to that billionaire status. Jay know that too. It's a business relationship. Like you think man, you know, Beyonce probably uh let, let me stop. Let me stop there. But it's a business relationship, man. It's all about money. A lot of these 90% of marriages is a business relationship. They in it to, you know what I'm saying, and then they all cheating off with their partners to the side. So everybody got somebody on the side, but we just here for this marriage. But you got person, you got this, you got, you know what I mean? I heard it was an active shooter in Manhattan. And you know it's crazy. I was in Manhattan when that whole thing was playing out, but I was on my way coming back, and this happened around 58th, 57th Street, the active shooter situation. It happened around 57th Street, and I was on 14th Street. So I was a lot of blocks up, but yeah, man. What it said, 6 people got killed, including a cop. So he went into like a business, like an office building, and yeah, Manhattan, yeah, that happened like 50 something street. I was on 14th Street, but yeah, Manhattan. And then not only that, what about what about Walmart, where a person stabbed up 11 people? So this place is a violent place, bro. You at your office working, somebody attack you. You in the supermarket shopping in Walmart, somebody attacks you. And what about what about what about the plane that caught fire on the runway before it's about to take off? Now that right there, like a lot of people say, oh, this plane caught on fire when they're about to take off. I'm like, duh. I I wanted to catch on fire when I'm on the ground. Don't catch on fire when I'm in the air, cause now nobody lives. Can you imagine that plane catching on fire in the air? What we seen on the ground when people was coming out that, the parachutes and, they're coming out that thing on the plane. What we seen on the ground was a full-fledged fire. That fire was intense. Now I say, imagine that was in the air. Imagine that was in the air. You understand what I'm saying? So them people should be happy that happened when you on the damn ground. I don't want that happen when I'm in the air. I seen that, and my first thought was, damn, imagine it was in the sky and it had an intense fire like that. You know, every day in this world, man, a lot goes on, man. A lot goes on in the world. Like like from week to week, every week something goes on. Well, last week we had the deaths of Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne. You had Hulk Hogan. You had, what I'm saying? That's last week, the deaths of them. Now this week is a whole new different stories. Active shooter, the plane on fire, the Walmart stabber. You know what I'm saying? Like every week is something that pushes out the old shit, pushes it out. But I don't forget about the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? I always remember, but this generation, they quick to forget. Microwave. I'm not the microwave. I like to have, I like to do long form content. I like to build up my content. I like to, go at a pace. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down. But a lot of people ain't on that type of slow down time. They fast. Boom, 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 boom. They fast. They fast. You know what I'm saying? So I got to ship out an order today. I got to make a couple moves today. I gotta go to the post office. Got to ship out an order. I gotta go wash. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of stuff to do. And we in the middle of a heat wave. Today gonna be 90 something. Tomorrow's gonna be 90 again, in the mid 90s. And then for the rest of the week, it's gonna be in the 80s and it's gonna be light. But yesterday it was mid 90s. Today's gonna be mid 90s, and tomorrow it's gonna be mid 90s. Anytime you have 90 degree weather for 3 days, that's considered a heat wave. So we in the middle of a heat wave right now. But summer's is dying. Summer's dying down. Summer's almost over. Shout out to the Leos. It's Leo season. What's up? We Leos, we run this thing. You know what I'm saying? Born leaders. So shout out to the Leos. It's Leo season right now. You heard? It's in full effect. My birthday, August 13th. You already know what it is. August 13th, my birthday. Leo season. What's up? We run this. You know what I'm saying? So we here. It's our time. A lot of Leos, man. A lot of Leos in the world. And that's what make the world a great place. Because if you know what a Leo is a damn leader. You need leaders in this place, man, to control y'all soldiers, man. Because a lot of y'all move like soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the money, but yet y'all still want to play in other people's backyard. You build up your own. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it for self, bro. I'm gonna do it for my own, bro. I don't ask for handouts. That's 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 the spirit of a Leo. We a boss, bro. We go get it. We don't ask for handouts, and you know what I'm saying? So Leo season, man. We on go getters, man. You know what I'm saying? And I respect all the other go getters, man. But I'm not gonna ask for no handouts. I'm gonna get mines, man. I'm gonna get mines, man. It feels so much better when I earn it. When you earn it, it feels much better, man. It feels much better, man, than you begging and you. Nah, man. That's weak, man. We gotta stop being weak. Where's the strong men at? We need some strong men. And I ain't talking about physical and strength. Nah, because there's a lot of strong physical men, but they weak in intellect. They weak in spirit. They weak in morality. Even though they strong as hell, they buff. But they weak in morality, bro. We don't want that. We don't want you strong on the outside, but you're weak on the inside. We don't deal with that, bro. We don't deal with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not on you. It's in you, bro. It got to be in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It got to be in you, bro. To the death. So we don't celebrate weak men, bro. We don't celebrate that, bro. Never have, never will. You appreciate it, bro, more than man. You appreciate it more. Exactly, bro. When you work for it, bro, you appreciate it more, Derek. You feel me? You appreciate it more when you work for this. You put your blood, sweat, and tears for this. It just feels so better, bro. A lot of people scared of blood, sweat, and tears. They scared of pain, bro. Life is pain, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. Life is pain. Babies, when they born, bro, they go through the pain. The minute you come into this life, babies is crying because they into a life of pain. They into a life of pain. Babies in pain. So you think you ain't gonna go through pain as an adult? Come on, man. You think you ain't gonna go through discomfort as an adult? Come on, man. Come on, man. I run from those people who, who avoid the pain in their life. They avoid the discomfort in their life. You gotta go through that to get to the next level on what you gotta go through, bro. You gotta go through the pain. You gotta go through your own pain, your own discomfort. It's gonna take you to the next level. But a lot of people they run from it, and I watch them. I'm like, he don't want to embrace. You don't want to go into the darkness, where it's only you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You gotta go. You gotta go, bro. This is a part of life. There's only two important things in life. Two important things in life. When you're born and when you die. That's only two important things in life. When you're born and when you die. Okay, when I'm born, I couldn't figure it out. But before I die, you best believe I'm gonna have this stuff figured out. On my deathbed, play some music, roll me a blunt, you know, you know, let me take my last breaths. I'm saying? Like, come on, man. If I'm on my deathbed, I ain't panicking, bro. Play some music. Roll me up something. Let me leave this earth, you know, on a good note, homie. Cause I mean, if you celebrate life, you gotta celebrate death, homie. Celebrate death. When people like, yo, why is he talking about death? Not y'all scared of death? Y'all cowards. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's scared of death is a coward to me, bro. Coward, bro. I'm bred different. Like, we celebrate life, but we also celebrate death. Because death is a part of life, bro. Ain't no running from it. Ain't no running from nothing, bro. We step into the darkness. We step into the pain. We don't run from nothing. We embrace it, man. So anybody who run from shit, bro, you best believe they never around. I'm telling you this, man. We thoroughbred, man. We embrace everything, bro. We step into the darkness, step into the pain, step into the discomfort, whatever it is, the inevitable. Step into the inevitable. Word, Jeff. You step into it, bro. It's gonna make you a better person. You're gonna learn from it. Other people just want to be in their bed, tucked under the covers, hiding, bro. Hiding. Nah, bro. This ain't what life is about, bro. Life ain't about that, bro. Life is warfare. Life is pain. Life is comfort. Life is ups and downs. Life is everything. Life is an experience. You gotta experience this, bro. You gotta experience life, man. And then we gone. That's it. The pain is temporary, bro. I don't give what kind of pain is, bro. It's temporary, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pain is temporary, bro. We gotta be tough, bro. My mom's just 76, bro. She's still going through surgery, bro. My mom's went to surgery for her eyes, bro. It's like a fourth surgery for her eyes, bro. And I ain't we talking needles and yeah, man, y'all wouldn't even concept of pain that my mom's go through, bro. And I'm there every step of the way with her, bro. I watched the pain that 76 eye surgery. We talking needles. We talking in your eyes, nigga. In your eyes. That's I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So once I see what people go through, bro, what kind of pain, I'm like, man, y'all y'all shouldn't even complain to me, man. I don't want to hear nothing y'all got to say, man. After what I see and witness and what people around me go through, real pain. Y'all can't tell me nothing, man. I don't want to hear nothing, man. Unless you see what I see, that's I'm like, damn, and that's my mom's. So it hits me extra hard, cause that's somebody I love, and I can't do nothing about it. It's out of my hands. It's surgery. It's in God's hands. It's out of my hands. Ain't nothing I could do, but just be there, support. Be there and support, man. And I could do, man. But so we go through real stuff in life, man. But again, man, she's in her 70s. And that lets me know that even in your 70s, you're still going to go through pain. Because what she going through, we all going to go through in our old age, bro. But it's just going to be different levels, bro. But, I say that to say that even in your 70s, bro, you're still going to go through pain, bro. You're still going to go through it. I'm just trying to tell y'all, you can't run from it. Don't run from it. Embrace it, man. My mom's embraced that every time, bro. I watch her, and she's a trooper. I watch her embrace that pain every time and don't even bat an eyelash. She don't even cry. She don't even cry, man. She just take it, and I'm like, dang, stronger than me. But that's why they are mothers. That's why they bring forth the life. Because they are bred for the pain, bro. Mothers are bred for the pain. I look at her and I be like, wow, that's that's strong, bro. Cause I probably checked out a long time ago. I lose my sight. I probably checked out a long time ago, bro. Tell you the truth. She's still here with about like 20% vision. I probably checked out a long time ago. The life she lived, that's it's not living. The vision gone. You in your 70s. It's not living no more. It's just, you know. So we really gotta understand, man, that pain is gonna be here in life, bro. You gotta be tough, bro. Gotta be tough in this thing, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all to be tough in this thing, man. Be tough, bro. Gotta be tough, bro. That's all I know, man. Like, a coward die 1,000 deaths. Man, listen, man. 1,000 deaths, I don't need that. Just give me one noble death. That's it. That's it. One noble death. That's it. What's death? Uh, your soul leaving your body. Okay, cool. That's death. Your soul leaving your body, and this other body is a shell. This no longer exists. Cool. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know, let's get that shit over with. You know what? You know what Willie D said? Let's get that over with. When death comes, get that over with, man. You know what I'm saying? But people be scared, bro. If if, if you scared of death, you gonna be scared of life. You ain't gonna wanna live because you scared of death. If you love death, you gonna love life because it's one and the same. Death is a part of life. So if you're gonna love life, you gotta love what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? All trees, like even trees is dies. Everything dies, bro. You know, to bring forth new, to bring forth new, bro. You know, this body gonna be gone. This body is gonna no longer cease to exist. But while I'm here in this body, I try to treat everybody with respect, bro. While I'm here in this vessel, in this vessel of mine, cause the soul, the spirit is gonna move on. So, we're gonna shed bodies, bro. We shed bodies. We're gonna shed this body. We're gonna go into a whole new body with no memory of the last life we lived. You think this is our first life we live in, bro? No. We live many lives, bro. But it's just that we don't have the memory of it, bro. We live many lives, bro. We live many lives, bro. And we're gonna keep living lives, bro. We're gonna be, we're gonna die. This body gonna go. The spirit gonna go into another body, and that's the part of life, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta celebrate the death that comes with it, bro. Got to, bro, cause we ain't promised tomorrow, bro. None of us is promised tomorrow. Malcolm Jamal Warner thought he was promised tomorrow. Malcolm Jamal Warner thought, you know, like that goes to show us, man. What's up, Jeff? So, so I look at life totally different. I'm gonna be 44. Uh, in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna be 44 years old. 44. And like I do a lot of reflecting, man. I do a lot of reflecting on life, bro. I reflect on the good and I reflect on the bad, bro. But I reflect and even the bad, the when I was a know nothing kid, a know nothing teenager, a know nothing young adult, I was hella wicked, man. I was wicked in my younger days, man. I was wicked, man. Just doing a lot of, just doing anything to get ahead, bro. Even if it meant, you know, if it meant, just hurting my family. I did that to get ahead, man. I was wicked, bro. You know what I'm saying? That hurt me. Cause as I get to the older me, that younger me, I hate him. I despise him for what he did to people in this world. The younger me, I despised him. You know what I mean? That's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to despise the ignorant you. You can't say, oh nah, man. Like I was out of pocket. I was wild. Everybody I hurt, I ask for forgiveness. I make sure they see me in a different light. They're like, okay, that ain't the same person no more. That did that to me. That ain't the same person no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just, I was just about the money, bro. It's about the money, and I would double cross anybody, bro, to get to the money, bro. It's nasty, bro. Nasty what I did, bro. Nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unforgivable stuff. Not unforgivable, but it's like, damn, bro, you did that. Yeah. You was young and ignorant, bro. When you young and ignorant, man, you do a lot of out of pocket stuff, bro. A lot of out of pocket stuff, man, when you young and ignorant, bro. You grow up from that. A lot of us don't grow up though. A lot of us still stuck in that same mind frame, bro. Like niggas like Jim Jones and all that. They're still stuck in that, bro. Nas out here doing casinos. Jay-Z out here about to set up a casino in Times Square. Niggas on different levels, homie. You still on this peon rap shit. Jim Jones, you still think it's small, homie. You're like, come on, gang. Like, when you gonna elevate your shit? When you in your 60s, homie? Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, all the rappers I grew up on, bro, they went to the next level. Jim is a hater. Yeah, he's a big hater, bro. Jim is a big hater, bro. Like, all of that stuff, bro. Hating is a disease, bro. Hating is a disease. How you a hater and you winning? I never understood that, bro. How you winning, but you hating? You worrying about this next man. You worrying about that. But you winning, bro. Worry about you, bro. I ain't got time to worry about the next man, bro. If I'm doing me. I ain't worrying about the next man. I ain't gonna hate on the next man. Only thing I'm gonna do is help the next man. So if you ain't helping me, stay out the way, bro. Stay out my way, bro. If you ain't coming to help, bro, stay the fuck out the way, bro. I get real angry, bro, when people come in my way, bro. Like, bro, I would, yo, the energy I have, bro, I could pick people up and toss them on the roof, bro. When you come in the way of my dreams, bro, don't ever do that. I'm like a freight train, bro, to my dreams. I'm like a freight train. And you step into the way of my dreams, it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you. The train don't stop. My dreams don't. Boom! I hit you right out the way, bro. Right out the way, bro. Hurt those dream killers. Make sure those dream killers pay, bro. And try to kill your dream. Try to kill your drive, bro. You better move like a freight train. And people see you coming, they better know that's a freight train. Let me get the hell out the way. Give off that energy. You coming this way, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get knocked over. All right? You gotta give off that energy, man. People coming your way, they're gonna get hurt. You ain't gotta say it, cause ain't nothing gotta be said. It's in you. It's not on you. It's in me. You see me? Get out my way, bro. They know what it is, bro. I ain't gotta say a damn thing. They just know the energy. Big energy in the room. It's different than online. Online, you can't feel the energy. But I'm in your face. It's different. Watch out, bro. Get out my way, bro. Shorty, watch out, shorty. Watch out, man. Watch out. Everybody that's sidetrack you, that's trying to be a distraction, push them out your way, bro. You don't want nobody else to win. And that is a nasty person, bro. How you don't want nobody else to win, bro? Like, I want everybody to win, homie. I, I, I'm just that real. I want everybody to win. Like, your win is not a loss to me. You know what I'm saying? Your win does not make me hurt. Like, come on, gang. Like, this how, you know what I'm saying? My man Derek is, you know what I mean? You gotta stay away from people who don't want to see other people win. Even if I don't know you, I still want you to win. Again, your win does not hurt me. Your win does not cause me pain. What you eat don't make me S-H-I-T. It don't make me S-H-I-T, homie. I want everybody to win. Even my enemies, that's that's unannounced to me. That see me out here in this world and they smile in my face, but behind my back, they my enemy, unannounced to me. Even y'all, unannounced enemies. I want y'all to win too. I want y'all to win too. Cause I know me. I know, and I'm comfortable with me. I'm comfortable with not selling out. I'm comfortable. I never had to bite the pillow biting motherfuckers. I never had to sell my ass. I'm comfortable with that. Never had to suck no dick. Comfortable with that. Can y'all say the same? A lot of y'all can't say that. A lot of y'all can't say that, homie. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit, nigga. Like, you could miss me with all that. Miss me with all that. I ain't gonna sell out like y'all did to get to the top. I watch y'all. And BG. Me speak on you, BG, man. Yo, BG, man. You was real. You was real when you was in prison, homie. You got out of prison, BG, and you let this internet go to your head, homie. You moving real fake out here, BG. Forget the money and, and all that fame. I don't worry about that, man. I look at the person, the you. I strip your money aside. I strip all your fame away. And I talk to the real person. BG. BG. You moving real internet out here. These people kick Turk. They kick Turk off the tour. Why they kick Turk off the tour? They doing shady stuff. They said y'all was beefing, which y'all wasn't beefing. It's just internet stuff. But they used that to kick Turk off the tour. To they try to lowball him, try to jerk him out of money, janky promoter stuff. And you, BG, they took money out the man Turk mouth, and for Turk to speak on it, shit, I'ma speak on it. Turk was speaking on everything he said, and everything he said made sense to me. Again, man, I'm not a respectable person. I could care less how much money you got. We go right down the middle. We go to the source of it. So the promoters, they lying. One of them said they got locked up the day, like all kind of janky stuff. They say, yo, Turk, you got to take this or we taking you off the tour. Like, you know what I'm saying? And BG, I know you play the art of war. You turned the promoters against Turk. So it was you against Turk. You had the promoters against Turk. So you are turning everybody against Turk, BG. That's a nasty, nasty, nasty spirit to have, man. And then you will come on the internet and laugh about it. Oh, one monkey don't stop the show, and yo, we go like, bro. You watch these square ass promoters take money out this man's mouth, lying, doing all this, and that's your brother. Forget the internet. That's your brother from day one. When I think of Hot Boys, Turk, BG, Juvenile, Lil Wayne, it's four y'all. It's not two. It's four, bro. Turk is there. Turk is there, bro. Y'all brothers, bro. So when you use the promoter to X your brother out, take money out his mouth, you come on this internet to laugh about it, joke about it, kick a man while he's down. Yo, BG, what happened, bro? Real people don't do that, bro. You don't never kick a man while he down or have some square coming between two real ones. That promoter came in like that's some square stuff. They don't know what. And you over there on some internet stuff, BG. What happened, bro? What happened to BG, bro? What happened? Like, you know, you see the real ones. You see when they get a phone, they get a little following. You really see how the sucker mannerism come out, bro. You acting like a bitch, BG. You acting like a real bitch right now. Word up. Like when you get on it, like it's nasty, bro. I never thought I'd see BG acting like one of these lames, bro. But we here. BG. You a sucker, bro. You a sucker for that move, bro. I don't care how much money you got. Everybody blinded by BG money. You a sucker, man. You let them do that to your brother, man, because y'all got little issues. So what y'all got issues, man? I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Y'all, y'all got each other number, man. Why don't y'all talk about this shit and iron that stuff out, man? Don't bring it to the internet, man. We don't want to hot boys beefing, man. I ain't grow up on that, man. Anytime I cut on my timeline, it's you and Turk going at each other, man. Tired of seeing that shit, man. I don't want to see it no more, man. Tired of it, bro. You getting kicked off the tour. You on this tour. You get like, bro, just make the money, man. That kid stuff out of here, man. It's kid stuff, man. We are y'all in y'all 40s, man. Your mid 40s. Y'all probably older than me. You know what I'm saying? I know Turk my age. BG probably older than me. But y'all 40s, man. What are we doing here, man? Let's tour. Let's get to the money, man. Touring right now. You know how much money Beyonce made off a Cowboy Carter tour? It's in the tunes of hundreds of millions right now. Beyonce's raking in hundreds of millions on her tour. And she's already a billionaire. And she's raking in 100 millions more. Like, bro, you can't even spend that much money. You can't spend that much money. Yo, it's people on this earth right now with so much money that they accumulated so much money that they can't run out. I'm going to say that again. It's people on this earth that accumulated so much money that it can't run out. Think about that. Think about what I said. Everybody on this earth is fighting for money, right? We all fighting for money. Money is the top priority in everybody's mind. Everybody's mind is money. I can pay bills. I need this. It's some people on this earth that acquired so much money it could never run out. Never run out. Let that sink in. It's people on this earth like that. And then you scrapping and scraping for a fucking dollar. And it's people that could spend so much, it never runs out. Ever. What's up, y'all? Smash that like button. Shout out to my boy Derek, Mod Gang, man. No, y'all don't understand, man. Derek is loyal to the soil, man. Derek being Derek beating like 90% of my live streams. Every time I go live, 90% of the time, I'm gonna see Derek in the chat. That's loyalty, man. That's loyalty. That stuff we gotta, we gotta acknowledge, bro. I acknowledge the loyalty that people do for me, and I do for them. Even if it's little as Derek coming into my chat 90% of the time I go live. That shows his loyalty to his modding. Because he's a mod. Mods are supposed to be here. I don't care about the other the the unmodded people or the people that's not modded. If you a mod, bro, you're supposed to be here. So I pay attention to all of that. I don't care about the ones who ain't mod. Or I only care about my mods, bro. That's it, bro. I'm loyal to the day. I mean, I'm loyal to the thing, man. A million subscribers, bro. A million subscribers. You got a million people in the chat, bro. I'm looking for comments from my A1 day ones first. Meaning I won't let the money make me act Hollywood. I won't make the money make me act a certain way. BG. You know what I'm saying? You get money and now you turn fake. You was real at one point. You get the money. Now you fake. Now you never be me, bro. I'm gonna be realer when I get the money. Be realer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do more real stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Flip that on their head, bro. Show people like, yo, bro. We the last ones left, man. Shout out to Tupac, man. I'm from Brooklyn. But, people so brainwashed that, oh, if you rock with Biggie, you can't like Pac. If you rock with Pac, you can. Listen, man. Y'all shut up, man. I rock with both, man. You know what I'm saying? It's no picking sides, man. That's the problem with us. We always picking sides and nah, man. Tell me you don't got, tell me you don't think Tupac fire. Tell me you don't think Biggie fire. Like, come on, man. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, last one's left, man. I'm listening to Tupac. How many brothers fell victim to the streets? Rest in peace, young. Is a heaven for a G. Be a lie if I told you that I never thought of death. Because we the last ones left. How many brothers fell victim to the streets? Rest in peace, young nigga. Is a heaven for a G. Be a lie if I told you that I never thought of death. Because we the last ones left. I build through the empty halls, breath sticking in my drawers. Ring, 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 quiet your incoming calls. You know what I'm saying? I like Pac for the passion. I like Biggie for the wordplay. You know what I'm saying? It's reasons why I like Big and Pac. And then y'all gotta understand. Big and Pac is like peanut butter and jelly. You can't have one without the other. I don't care what y'all say. You can't have one without the other. We get you out of here, man. Bye bye. Big and Pac is like peanut butter and jelly. You can't have one without the other. And that's how I've been my whole life, bro. Big and Pac, Pac and Big. They infused like this for life. Every time I go to a Biggie video, it's Pac comments in there, always. And every time I go to a Pac video, it's Biggie comments in there. That goes to show me that they infused like this for life. For life. And I finally get to see like I've been looking at YouTube for a long time, bro. And a video came out of Biggie in his casket. So somebody actually was inside the funeral home on the day that Biggie's funeral. Now we all seen the million views of Biggie's funeral went outside. We seen the Jay-Z's and all of them going inside the funeral home. Somebody actually had footage inside the funeral home. And it showed Biggie in his casket. I finally seen that. And I seen it Sunday. 20 some plus years. I finally seen what Biggie looked like in his casket. First off, the casket was brown, and Biggie was inside of it. He had a white, like the white fedora hat. He had a white suit on. So the rumors, when people said, Yeah, Biggie was in a casket in a white suit. It's true. It's true. I seen it. Biggie had a white hat on. He had a white suit on, and he had the veil over the casket. Yeah, man. I paused it and I just looked at it like that's him right there. That's Biggie right there. And that video was like what, 15 years old. It just made my algorithms. Like I mean, YouTube is a funny thing, man. YouTube is a funny thing, bro. We got 15-year-old videos now coming across my algorithm. 15 years, yo. Like what the? I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smash that like button. Y'all coming to the building, man. What's up with y'all? I'm talking to you. Good morning, good morning. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. Shout out to Full Extras. Full Extras is out here shaking it. A lot of people mad that Full Extra got energy, bro. Like y'all want him to just be in a bed, depressed. That's a young man. Yes, he had a injury to his hand, but he still got to live life. That's not gonna go away. Can we respect that? That Full Extra it is not depressed, bro. Like, why y'all want the man to be depressed? Y'all people is some nasty people on this thing, man. I see y'all, man. Y'all mad that Full Extra is happy. Y'all wish that. Come on, man. Y'all some nasty people, man. I watch y'all. I watch y'all. Y'all mad. Oh, Full Extra. Look at him. What? What? You expect him to just lie down and die somewhere? Come on, man. It's growth. I mean, shout out to him, man, for not letting that, make him depressed, bro. Shout out to him for even overcoming that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real, bro. Shout out to him for that, bro. Yeah, he still got the cast on his arm, bro. He still got that thing on his arm. And this happened July 4th. And we all the way at the end of July, bro. Four Extra still got that thing on his arm, bro. Like, it's that serious. It's not something that you just take off 2 weeks, bro. He had a devastating injury, bro. That cast is still there. I just seen the most recent picture. Uh, let's try to find the most recent picture for Extra. Yeah, but it's still there. That cast is still there. That like that's gonna be there probably for months, bro. Just get the most recent picture for Extra. But that cast is still there. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. I like to see people overcome stuff. You know what I mean? I like to see people overcome anything, bro. Pain, he overcame it. I mean, that's why I say he a warrior, bro. He ain't tuck his tail. He ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't hide, bro. He ain't duck his, you know what I mean? Come on, man. You know what I mean? But y'all mad at him. Y'all mad at Four Extra for for overcoming something that y'all wouldn't overcome. But y'all mad at him for overcoming something you ain't strong enough to overcome. Let's salute that man for that. So this is Four Extra. This is Four Extra. This just turn off the light for a sec. So this is Four Extra, man. You know, That cast, that thing ain't going nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the man. You know, y'all mad? Y'all mad? Y'all mad? Y'all mad, man? Y'all mad that the brother overcoming? Y'all mad? Y'all want the man to just lay there? Y'all mad? Y'all mad? I hope he get to. And I hope he run up 1 million on y'all suckers. I hope Full Extra run up 1 million on y'all suckers, man. I hope somebody come and bless him with $1 million. Yeah, oh, make him real sick. Make him real sick. Make them real sick. Cause I like to see real ones win. If you go a real one, I want to see you win. I hope they come blessing with $1 million. You know what I mean? I want to see people eat, bro. I want to see people with millions of dollars, bro. You know, I ain't say for me. I say for somebody else. Now, can y'all say that? You cowards, can y'all say that? Can y'all wish success for somebody else? Come on, man. Y'all ain't got a real bone in y'all body, man. Y'all see this man, y'all wish that man. You know what I mean? Like even when that happened, he blew his hand off. Y'all celebrating a man blowing his hand off. Y'all celebrate. Ah, Full Extra blew his hand. Y'all laughing and what's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all? I look at y'all and you know what I mean? And that shows me the character. A lot of y'all people. You celebrating a man, you know what I'm saying, going through an injury, bro. You celebrate that. You laugh at that. You mock that. You a sucker. Anybody who mocked that, you a sucker, bro. And a lot of y'all was doing it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all was doing it. And the dude who took the picture of Full Extra and you know what I mean, to show to the world, you think happened to him. He got his issues. He got DP'd and all that. So the dude who took the picture and the whole world get to see Full Extra in that position and have, you know what I mean? Yeah, that person who took the picture, he got DP'd for that. He got his ass whooped for that. You know what I mean? You sneaking a camera to take a picture of me and while I'm in pain, while I'm hurting, you gonna sneak a picture to give to the internet? Nah. Find that man. Violate that man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's coward stuff, bro. You don't do that, bro. The same way you don't do that, the same way you don't take DPs and you don't take put-ons. There's politics in this, man. Certain things ain't for the camera. DPs ain't for the camera. Put-ons ain't for the camera. Gang member getting hurt like that from your side ain't for the cameras. It's politics, homie. You're gonna get hurt for that. Putting up that, you know what I mean? As you should. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's laws, bro. It's stuff that I see people violate. And when they get hurt, I don't feel no way. Because I see the laws they violate. I see what I mean? I'm like, you know, man, I don't want to see no Full Extra in that position with his hand blown off and blood all over. That's a nasty picture, man. He got kids. He got family. You don't think you're going to see that? But you don't care. You just want to snap the picture and you want to put it on your social media for the whole world to see. Okay. You lucky your DP wasn't on camera. See, it's politics. You know, like even when they punished you for putting up that video or that picture for extra with his hand blown, even when they punished you, they ain't videotape it. But I know about it. But they ain't videotape it. You see that? They whoop your ass and they ain't embarrass you on camera. It's not about embarrassment, bro. Put-ons, it's not about him. You know what I mean? Yo, people say, oh, why? You know, why gang members gotta jump you in? Why not? You know what I mean? If you want to join my gang, man, I want to see if you could, you know, you could hold yourself down by yourself, bro. It might be 5 or 6 of us putting you on just to see how strong you is. To see if you could hold this thing down. To see if you got heart. You just ain't gonna join. You know what I mean? You gotta put you through the fire. Like, you know, like even Like even when you want to become a police officer, you got to go through police academy. You got to get maced in your face. You got to go through things, bro. They want to see if you built for this. Anything you join, bro, you got to go through trial by fire, bro. It's no different than gang banging, bro. You join a gang, bro, you're gonna have to see if you built for this, bro. You're gonna have to see if you got squabble in you, bro. Okay, you want to be a cop, you got to see if you built for this, bro. You have to go through all of the police pain initiation you got to go through. Cause cops go through pain to get initiated. They got to see what it feels like to get tased. They got to see what it feels like to get maced. Yeah, you got to see what it feels like. A cop got to know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Anything you go through in life, man, got to get initiated through it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping it heavy for y'all, man. Dropping it heavy for y'all. I pray y'all understand what I'm telling y'all this morning. I pray y'all understand, man. All these fake people, and I'm monetized, so I could care less. I'm gonna get paid anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I could keep it real, cause I earn my monetization without being a sucker. You know what I'm saying? And I pride myself with that. I earn mine without being a sucker. I pride myself with that, and I appreciate. We have 5,800 subscribers now. We have 5.8 subscribers, bro. 200 more. 200 more subscribers from hitting 6,000 subscribers, bro. 200 more. Less. We about to hit that 6,000 subscriber marker, bro. Brick by brick. Get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? We here for the long haul, bro. We here for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? Good morning to y'all. What's up? What's up? Toni Braxton, divorced Birdman after only 2 weeks of marriage, even though they've been dating for 18 years. Toni Braxton been dating Birdman for 18 years. They get married, and she divorced him in 2 weeks. Now she's asking for $100 million. You know, Dr. Dre had to give his wife $100 million. So, you know, it's following that same playbook. $100 million, and, you know, I don't know. I thought Birdman knew better than that. To not fall for it. You know, he's supposed to get a regular chick. A regular chick ain't gonna know the game like that. A regular, you know what I mean? Because now you gotta upkeep her lifestyle. And the judge gonna look at that. Like, that's the world famous Toni Braxton. You sleep with that. That comes with a $50 million price tag. Yeah. You sleep with Toni Braxton, that comes with a $50 million price tag. You know what I'm saying? That comes with it. So the judge is gonna be on Toni Braxton's side. I guarantee you. Birdman gonna have to pay from at least 50 to 100 million. Toni Braxton won. She won, bro. She thug it out for 18 years. They was dating 18 years. You get married 2 weeks, it's over. Everything is done. What happened to the 18 years? What happened to the 18 years, bro? What happened to the 18 years? All of that just, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of females are time wasters. And men, both. They'll waste your time, bro. Waste your time. I don't got 18 years to waste on a female. I don't. And then we get married, and I'm thinking it's for life. In the back of your mind, a whole 18 years, you thinking 100 million. That's where you start at. 100 million. 100 million. 100 million, y'all. Toni Braxton is asking for. She's asking for $100 million. Good night. I am, man, listen, man. I'm glad that I learned the game, bro. I'm glad that I ain't no simp. I'm glad that like where I come from, we had to talk to the females first, bro. And I thought Birdman knew the game. Birdman came up in our era. Birdman like 57, 56. Birdman an old man. Birdman is older than Jay-Z. Now that's old. When you say you older than Jay-Z, you old, bro. You old, bro. I thought Birdman would have knew the game by now. You in your 50s? You let a female take you for 100 million, 50 million, knowing the climate we in, knowing everybody trying to get the bag. Now you in the spotlight. You about to get taken for 100 million, Birdman. Come on, man. Come on, man. Where I'm from, we know the game, bro. Ain't no female can't even get a dollar out of me. You know what I'm saying? You can't even get a dollar out of me, man. I got money, just not for you. You know what I'm saying? I got money, just not for you. I don't got nothing for you. My wallet full. My bank account full. I got money, just not for you. Big difference. You ain't gonna sit me. You ain't gonna sit me because the females don't respect you. If she could walk over you, if a female could get over on you, if a female could raise a voice to you, if a female could son you, she ain't gonna respect you at all. There's no respect there. It's no respect there, you heard? Period. Respect first, if anything. If you're gonna give her money, whatever, make sure you build respect first, homie. Respect first. You gotta let Shorty know she coming into your program. Listen, ma, you in my program, you in my world. You ain't gonna change my world, but I'm gonna change your world for the better. You under my program. These are my rules. You know what I'm saying? It's for my rules. You be good to go. This is my program. Every female that you deal with, she gotta know she under your program. It's your program. Program her to follow your program, homie. Your protocol. Your law. This is my law, ma. I'm laying my law down. This is the law. Around here. This is the law. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. Lay it out. Come on, man. Females love to be checked, bro. They want to be checked. But this generation of suckers and simps, they ain't checking. They ain't checking the females. They want to be checked, homie. It turns them on. Y'all don't hear me though. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I gave y'all an hour. I'm gonna come back on a little later. Yo, Riley, appreciate you. Yo, Derek, appreciate you. Mod gang, always us, never them, you heard? Always us, never them. Mod gang to the death, you heard? But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I gave y'all an hour and change. Drop some heavy knowledge on y'all, man. Talked about the Toni Braxton situation. A little 4 extra in there. Little subtopics I gave to y'all. But yeah, man, Toni Braxton. Man, oh man. Toni Braxton about to get it. I know the judge. The judge is going to give her at least 60 million. Birdman is a billionaire, but Toni Braxton is going to get 60 million from Birdman. She been married to that man for 2 weeks. Got a divorce immediately, and she filed. I need 100 million. That's a cash grab. 100% cash grab. Nothing more, nothing less. There was no love there. You're Riley. I appreciate you, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Peace.